problems based on composite function differentiation. We shall first cover up derivatives of inverse trigonometrical functions so that combined problems can be solved. And before we take up inverse trigonometrical functions, already it is a separate topic you might have studied. If not, you will come to know in future days about this topic. We first take its brief flashback of inverse of a function followed by inverse trigonometrical functions. They're simple formulas. Then we come back to the differentiation of inverse trigonometrical functions. Afterwards, we shall continue problems based on composite functions, including inverse trigonometrical functions. Now, to define inverse of a function, one must know the good knowledge of 1 as well as onto function, but that is already noted in topic relations and functions. So, suppose we have a function x equal to f of y. So from this function, we can write y as f inverse of x. If x is f of y, implies that y is equal to f inverse of x, but there is a condition. The condition is that to write y as f inverse of x, the function f must be bisective, unless and until function f is not bisective, means 1 as well as onto, we cannot able to define the function f inverse of x. What is 1 function? What is onto function? Already you are knowing in the topic relations and functions. Here just we are applying it for the sake of our inverse trigonometrical functions. So if x is function of y, we say that y is f inverse of x, provided f must be 1 and 2, and vice versa. Vice versa means whenever y is f inverse of x, we say that x equal to f of y. And more importantly, here the notation f inverse. It is a notation for inverse of a function, but it never stands for the meaning as our normal algebra 1 divided by f. 1 by f different, f inverse is completely different. So one should not get confused here that f inverse never equal to 1 divided by f. Suppose in normal cases x to the power of minus 1, if x is not equal to 0, it can be written as 1 divided by x. But here f inverse never means as the meaning 1 divided by f, because it is a symbol for inverse of a function. Now in the same manner, we can define inverse trigonometrical functions. As you know that there are 6 trigonometrical functions exactly same manner, and similarly there are 6 inverse trigonometrical functions. They are being defined like this. And whatever inverse trigonometrical functions we are going to define, they are under the restrictions of domain and range. What kind of domain, what kind of range, you are knowing in the topic inverse trigonometrical functions. If not over, you will come to know soon after some days. So whatever these inverse trigonometrical functions we are going to discuss, they are 100% under the restrictions of domain and range. Every time the domain range will not be mentioned, it is understood. Under the conditions of range and domain, we are going to predict inverse trigonometrical functions. Now, if x is equal to sin y, whenever x is sin y, we say that, or which implies that y is equal to sin inverse of x, provided the function sin must be 1 as well as onto, as good as the function sin must behave bisective nature. In fact, it will behave the bisective nature under its well considered domain and range. Actually here domain means values of x, range means values of y. So x values are from -1 to +1, y values will be from -π/2 to +π/2, in fact including both. Like this, whatever inverse trigonometrical function we define, they will be considerable under their domain and range. Now similarly, if x is equal to cos y, then we write, or we say that y is equal to cos inverse of x. Similarly, we can define tan inverse of x, secant inverse of x, cot inverse of x, and finally cosec inverse of x. These are all called as 6 inverse trigonometrical functions, but they define in their domain and range. That you have to keep in mind very well. Now let us study how to find the differentiation of such inverse trigonometrical functions. But even then, you first write down as a definition part. You write definition. If x is equal to sin y, then y is equal to sin inverse of x. Here, sin inverse. Here, sin inverse denotes or represents, sin inverse denotes inverse sine function. Sin inverse denote inverse sine function, and more importantly, sin inverse of x never equals to 1 divided by sin x. Like this, we can define cos inverse x, tan inverse x, cot inverse x, secant inverse x, and cosec inverse x. Similarly, cos inverse x, tan inverse x, cot inverse x, secant inverse x, and cosec inverse x can be defined. And more importantly, can be defined under the conditions of domain and range. Under restrictions. Under restrictions of domain and range. That is understood. We shall first collect some important formulas of inverse trigonometrical functions. Then we shall go to how to find the differentiation of inverse trigonometrical functions. So let's have list of formulas of inverse trigonometrical functions. Next, right? List of formulas. Or list of formulae of inverse trigonometrical functions. I am using short form ITF, which stands for the meaning inverse trigonometrical functions. And again, repeat what these formulas I am going to write. Understood under the conditions of domain and range. That is not mentioned. What domain, what range, you can study in detail in that topic. Right now, only for the sake of calculus, we are defining. That can be studied in detail in the respective topic. So these are the various possible formulas of inverse trigonometrical functions. Let's have them. First formula, sin inverse of minus x is equals to minus of sin inverse of x, provided conditions of domain and range must be get satisfied. It is understood. Similarly, cos inverse of minus x equals to pi minus of cos inverse of x. Next, tan inverse of minus x is equals to minus of tan inverse of x. Similarly, cot inverse of minus x equals to pi minus cot inverse x. Next formula, secant inverse of minus x equal to pi minus sec inverse of x. Next, cosec inverse of minus x equals to minus of cosec inverse x. Still we have many more formulas. Next formula under the list is sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x always equals to pi by 2. From this, two more formulas can be got, like cos inverse of x equal to pi by 2 minus sin inverse of x, and sin inverse of x equals to pi by 2 minus cos inverse x. They are quite naturally understood. Next formula, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x is also equal to pi by 2. Next formula, sec inverse x plus cosec inverse x is also equal to pi by 2. I remind that what I am writing, these are formulas of inverse trigonometrical functions, proofs, domain, range. You can study in that respective topic. Right now, only for the sake of calculus purpose, I am giving only formulas without proof, without any other relevant kind of things. Next formula. Sin inverse of 1 by x, it is equals to cosec inverse of x. Cos inverse of 1 by x equals to secant inverse x. Tan inverse of 1 by x equals to cot inverse of x. Next formula, tan inverse x plus tan inverse y. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse y is equals to tan inverse of x plus y whole divided by 1 minus x into y. But for this formula there is a condition. Why, how you can come to in that topic? Condition is that where xy must be less than 1. Suppose if xy is greater than 1, formula remains same. This formula added by the notation pi. You must take the formula pi plus tan inverse x plus y by 1 minus xy. If x into y is greater than 1, keep that in mind. Next formula, tan inverse of x minus tan inverse of y, it is equals to tan inverse of x minus y whole divided by 1 plus x into y. Next formula, 2 tan inverse of x is equals to tan inverse of 2x divided by 1 minus x square. This has still two more equivalent formats. It is also equals to sin inverse of 2x divided by 1 plus x square. Just it resembles PUC first year formula, 2 tan theta by 1 plus tan square theta equal to sin 2 theta. Exactly same track will be here followed. And this is also equals to cos inverse of 1 minus x square divided by 1 plus x square. But keep in mind, all these formulas are valid only under their restrictions of domain and range. Next formula, sin inverse of sine theta. It is always equal to theta. Next, cos, inverse of cos theta is always equal to theta. Similarly, remaining are understood, like secant inverse of secant theta, theta, cot inverse of cot theta, theta, etc. But under conditions of domain and range. Similarly, sine inverse of x. Sine of sine inverse x always equals to x. Same manner, tan of tan inverse x always equal to x, and so on. So these are quite useful formulas, especially for our upcoming the differentiation purpose as far as inverse trigonometrical functions are concerned. So along with those calculus formulas, you try to remember these formulas also. As already told, mathematics means formulas only important. Until you are not thorough in formulas, you cannot solve even easy problem in mathematics. So that's why formulas must be within your reach. For that you have to work hard for every second. Next we shall come to how to differentiate or how to find the derivative of inverse trigonometrical functions. Before that, write one note. One note or remark you can write. Note. In the last hours we have seen about composite function differentiation. Whenever u is function of x, we know that dy dx of f of u, derivative of f of u, where u is some function of x, it is defined by f dash of u. Not only f dash of u into du by dx. That's what chain rule meaning was there in the last classes we have seen. Now exactly same manner. Similarly, second note, dy dx of f of y, and it is understood that y is compulsorily a function of x. But what function of x we can't tell unless that particular step will come. But generally, understandably, y is function of x. Now, the differentiation of f of y with respect to x, it is equals to f dash of y. Not only f dash of y multiplied by differentiation of y, namely dy by dx. This care you must take very correctly. You write, for example, say for instance, or for example, d by dx of sin y, where y is understandably function of x. You can write here where y is a function of x. Y is function of x, meaning is that y is expression in terms of x. What kind of expression? It will be in that particular step. But no doubt, y is definitely function of x. Now, using this small note formula, differentiation of sin y will be defined by cos y. Not only cos y into dy by dx. Another example, dy dx of means derivative of y to the power of n. It is just like differentiation of x to the power of n type. Formula format does not loses. What is the formula format? N, x power n minus 1 there. But here n, y power n minus 1. Not only n y power n minus 1 multiplied by differentiation of y, namely y dash or dy by dx, anything can be written. As yet another example, we can observe similarly, say for instance, you want to calculate derivative of root y. So differentiation of root y not with respect to y, with respect to x. If it were with respect to y, your answer is only 1 by 2 root y, but it is with respect to x because of composite function rules. Your answer is 1 by 2 root y. Not only 1 by 2 root y, into differentiation of y will be dy by dx. Now, keeping this idea in mind, we shall now find out the derivative of inverse trigonometrical functions. Now write heading derivative. Derivative of inverse trigonometrical functions. ITF stands for the long form inverse trigonometrical functions. Keep that in mind. I derived 3, remaining 3 are same type. Easily one can manage them. First one. So differentiate sine inverse x. Differentiate sine inverse x with respect to x. What is that? Sine inverse x is called as inverse sine function, and important it is not equal to 1 divided by sine x. So we shall start from step y equals to. Let y equals to sine inverse of x. Let us apply definition of inverse of a function. In particular, definition of inverse trigonometrical functions. So by definition, that to be by definition of inverse trigonometrical functions, already we know that whenever x is function of y, implies that y is equal to f inverse of x, provided f must be bisective. Keeping that fact in mind, y is sine inverse of x implies that x is equal to sine y. You call this as equation 2. So let us differentiate equation 2 with respect to x. On differentiating 2 with respect to x on both sides. Left hand side, differentiation of x with respect to x. Right hand side, differentiation of sine y with respect to x. As you know that in earlier classes, differentiation of x with respect to x is found as 1. Next, right hand side, differentiation of sine x is cos x. Similarly, differentiation of sine y will be no doubt cos y. Not only cos y, into differentiation of y will be dy by dx. So let's divide both sides by cos y, which implies that dy by dx equals to 1 divided by cos y. Or dy by dx equals to 1 divided by cos y. Cos y can be written as root of 1 minus sine square y. This step is quite essential because we started from the equation sin y equal to x. To get back our answer in terms of x, let's write cos y as under root of 1 minus sine square y using trigonometry formula. What is the formula? Cos square theta is equals to 1 minus of sine square theta, and thereby cos theta will become root of 1 minus sine square theta. Now let's write back value of sin y. Sin y value is x. So now dy by dx will be equals to 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. Right, since reference from 1 or using 1. In fact, using 2. From 2 now. Because from equation 2 we have sin y equals to x. And what that we got? It is more importantly differentiation of sin inverse of function. So let's write in formula format. Let's write in formula way the same result what we got. So what we got is that now d by dx of sin inverse of x means the derivative of sin inverse of x with respect to x, it is equals to 1 divided by root of 1 minus x square. And again I repeat, this is under the conditions of domain and range, that is not mentioning here, understood. X must belong to interval minus 1 to plus 1, of course open interval, should not be a closed interval. Now this formula can be extended to composite function. Now write same formula in composite function manner. Similarly, it's as good as the extension formula of differentiation of sin inverse of x. D by dx of sin inverse u, derivative of sin inverse u is given by 1 by square root of 1 minus u square. Not only 1 by square root of 1 minus u square, because of u is function of x, and more importantly because of composite function differentiation into du by dx. So try to keep these formulas in memory without fail. This is a simple differentiation formula. This is extended formula. It is applied only for x. It is applied for any function of x. You write for example. Say for example, you want to calculate differentiation of what I am writing. It is a concerned problem, concerned example for this formula. Later on we have still many more problems. For example, you want to calculate differentiation of sin inverse of log x. It is equals to now. Should be very much careful in mind which formula is to be applicable here. It is just like in the form of differentiation of sin inverse of u, where u means log x. So answer becomes 1 divided by root of 1 minus u square. U is log x, which becomes now log x whole square. Not only 1 by root of 1 minus log x whole square multiplied by differentiation of u, where here u means log x, hence into differentiation of log x. Further, one more step can be extended. That is equals to 1 divided by square root of 1 minus log x whole square into differentiation of log x by standard formulas 1 divided by x. At another example to make your mind quite clear. Take another example. Suppose you want to calculate differentiation of sin inverse. Differentiation of sin inverse of root x. In this case, at once I will write the answer because of it is a similarity is there. Refer this formula. U, what is u? Root x. So answer become 1 divided by square root of 1 minus u square. More importantly, u is root x. So root x whole square will be equals to just x. And further, you must take care of du by dx. Namely, u means what? Root x. So we know that the differentiation of root x is 1 by 2 root of x. That's the final answer. So what I derived, it is the differentiation of sin inverse x. Exactly same manner we can derive for cos inverse x, tan inverse x, secant inverse x, cosec inverse x, cot inverse x. Now let's derive for cos inverse x, tan inverse x, sec inverse x, etc. As I told, I derived 3, remaining 3 are same time. Next, I will write similarly. I am writing similarly formula for cos inverse x. Similarly, dy dx of cos inverse x formula can be obtained as, you can try yourself because of it is same type, minus 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square. This is a particular formula, whereas we can write an extended formula. This formula is extension, extended formula or composite function nature formula, anything you can think of. Extended formula is given by now, differentiation of cos inverse u, it is equals to minus 1 by square root of 1 minus u square into du by dx. So I derived sin inverse x, I left it for your side, for your work, to get the differentiation of cos inverse x. Exactly same manner, you start from let y equal to cos inverse x implies x equal to cos y. Further step, differentiate with respect to x. 1 equal to what we get, minus sin y into dy by dx. So dy by dx becomes minus 1 by sin y. Sin y can be written as root of 1 minus cos square y, but cos y is x. Finally, your answer become minus 1 by root of 1 minus x square. Let's derive the differentiation of tan inverse of x. Next part, differentiate tan inverse x. Differentiate tan inverse x with respect to x. So differentiate tan inverse x with respect to it. That's our problem to be taken up now. So as usual, we start from notation as y. Write solution. Let y is equal to tan inverse of x. Call as relation 1. Now by definition of inverse of a function or by definition of inverse trigonometrical functions, this equation implies that tan y is equal to x, which implies that tan y is equal to x. Tan y is equal to x equally same as x is equal to tan y, because a equal to b equally same as b equal to a. Called 2. Let's differentiate 2 with respect to x by known methods and formulas. Differentiating 2 with respect to x. Left side differentiation of x will be 1. Right side we can use symbol differentiation of tan y. But importantly with respect to x. That is 1 equals to. So differentiation of tan y, or we call differentiation of tan u, secant square u into du by dx. Same manner, secant square y, not only secant square y into dy by dx. From this dy by dx will be defined by 1 divided by secant square y, which implies that dy by dx equals to 1 divided by secant square y. Because of for explicit functions, as you know that in first year PUC only, answer of the derivative must be in terms of x. To get that into a, we shall better transfer this in terms of x. For that we have to write sec in terms of tan, because tan y is already got in terms of x. So recall trigonometry formula. We know that from trigonometry 1 plus tan square theta is equals to secant square theta. Now secant square y can be written as 1 plus of tan square y. It is equal to now 1 plus 1 by 1 plus tan square y. Now let's use equation 2. From equation 2, tan y is given by x. Now it becomes 1 divided by 1 plus x square. That is what we got, differentiation of tan inverse of x. Let's write the same result in our convenient formula manner. That will be useful for your mind. Same result we shall put in formula type. So what we got is that now dy dx of tan inverse of x, it is equals to 1 divided by 1 plus x square. This is a particular kind of formula, can be extended for any function. I mean, this is only for x, but we can extend for any other function of x. So let's write the extended formula by means of composite function concept. Extended formula for differentiation of tan inverse of x. Now the extension is given in the form of u, which is given by dy dx of tan inverse of u, that is derivative of tan inverse of u 1 by 1 plus u square. Not only 1 by 1 plus u square into du by dx. Underline these two formulas. I mean, highlight these two formulas. Highlight, that's not important. More importantly, you have to keep in your memory. That's the more highlight. Rather than actual highlighting by means of pen or pencil, you keep in memory correctly. You write for an example how this formula we are going to utilize in the coming problem. For example, suppose you wish to find the differentiation of tan inverse of sin x. So let's find derivative of tan inverse of sin x. It is just like in the form of tan inverse of u. U means sin x. So answer by that way 1 by 1 plus u square means 1 by 1 plus sin square x, which is not enough. Into differentiation of u, u means sin x. So differentiation of sin x is already found as cos x. Similarly, another example, suppose you wish to calculate differentiation of tan inverse of cos 7x. That is equals to, by that formula, 1 by 1 plus u square means 1 by 1 plus cos square 7x. Not only 1 by 1 plus cos square 7x multiplied by differentiation of cos 7x. Now here the differentiation of cos function is minus of sin function. Not only minus of sin function, into differentiation of sin x will be 7. So into derivative of 7x will be 7. Total becomes minus 7 sin 7x. That is equals to minus 7 into sin 7x divided by 1 plus cos square 7x. So let's derive one more, either secant inverse or cosec inverse. Remaining three are same type. Let's write similarly. Means exactly the same manner you can get it yourself. There is no complication at all here. Similarly, dy dx of cot inverse of x. Similarly, the differentiation of cot inverse x will be given by, you can get it literally also, minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square. This formula can be extended for any function. Extended formula dy dx of cot inverse of u, derivative of cot inverse u, where u is a function of x. Its answer is minus 1 by 1 plus u square into du by dx. Still two more formulas we have to get. Let's have the differentiation of secant inverse x. Now write next, differentiate secant inverse x with respect to x. Like in the previous section, we started from y. Now also we shall start from notation y. Let's take y equal to sec inverse of x function, and we utilize same kind of steps like in the earlier cases what we have applied. Right, solution. Let y is equal to secant inverse of x. Curl 1, which implies by definition of inverse trigonometrical functions, secant y is equal to x. Secant y is equal to x equally same as x is equal to secant y. Now this can be written as, or we shall write this equation as x equal to sec y. Say equation 2. Now differentiate 2 with respect to x. On differentiating 2 with respect to x, left side differentiation of x as usual 1. Right side under symbol form differentiation of secant y. 1 equals to logical formula. Differentiation of sec x tan x. That's a particular formula. General formula, differentiation of sec u with respect to x, sec u tan u into du by dx. Now here secant y tan y into dy by dx. Or from this only dy by dx means sec y tan y brought to left side. When it is brought to left side, you will obviously get a divides because here it is multiplying. So dy by dx equal to 1 divided by secant y into tan y. And in the view of equation 2, what we have is that sec y is in terms of x. We don't disturb sec y, but we shall change tan y in the form of sec y. That is equals to 1 divided by secant y. Now let us write tan y in terms of sec y. Main formula is 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta. So tan square theta is secant square theta minus 1. Only tan theta becomes under root of secant square theta minus 1. Only tan y becomes under root of secant square y minus 1. This is from trigonometry formula. So that from equation 2 we can write sec y is equal to x. Let's write sec y as x. Hence dy by dx equals to 1 divided by x into root of x square minus 1. This is from equation 2. You write since or using equation 2. What we derived, it is a formula for differentiation of secant inverse of x. Let's write in for convenient, formula manner. Hence dy dx of secant inverse x, that is differentiation of secant inverse x equals to 1 whole divided by x into root of x square minus 1. And the same formula we can write in extension manner, means composite function nature manner, extended formula. Extended formula means instead of x, any function may be there. If any function is there, format does not changes. So it is now extension dy dx of secant inverse of u, derivative of sec inverse u, 1 by u root, 1 by u into square root of u square minus 1, and more importantly multiplied by differentiation of u, that is u dash, or you can write du by dx. In particular, if u is x, if u were x, your answer will become 1 by x into root x square minus 1. In case if u is x square, then answer will become 1 by x square into root of x square whole square minus 1 into differentiation of x square is 2x. Again, in particular, if u is say cot x, then answer will become 1 by cot x into root of cot square x minus 1 into differentiation of cot x is minus of cosec square x. Actually, my advice is that instead of these formulas, you try to keep in memory extended formula. Composite function formula, because they can be easily transferred to any functions. You can remember both, but better is that remember composite function formulas, because they can be applied for any functions, x, x square, x cube, sin x, log x, etc. You write, for example, how this formula we are going to use in next coming problems. For example, suppose you wish to calculate derivative of secant inverse, derivative of secant inverse of x cube, differentiation of sec inverse of x cube. So don't compare this problem with x, because it's not x other than x. So better compare with composite function formula. Answer 1 by u. U means x cube into root of x cube whole square minus 1. Now here is important. Most number of students will do the mistake that they will not take care of one more term. That is very important, crucial. If it were only x, extra, not necessary. But it is a composite function. So you must take care of du by dx, u dash. What is u? X cube. That means dy dx of x cube. This is very, very important. Further, 1 divided by x cube into square root of x cube whole square can be written as, by laws of indices, a power m whole power n, will be defined as a power m into n. So on that basis, 3 into 2 become 6. X power 6 minus 1 multiplied by differentiation of x cube, already noted as 3x square. And in the running case, x square get cancels. Left is 3 divided by x into square root of x power 6 minus 1. So by chance, if your problem instead of x cube, if it were x, you realize in mind very correctly, if it were x, then your answer will be 1 by x into square root of x square minus 1. So similarly, you can derive the derivative of the cosec inverse x. I hope you can easily solve it yourself. You write it similarly d by dx of cosec inverse x will be given by, you can get it in your home by actual process, minus 1 by x into square root of x square minus 1. This is an unextended formula, means defined only for x. It may be other than x, that is extended formula. As good as composite function formula you can think in mind. Composite function formula you can keep in mind as extension of earlier formulas of differentiation. Let's extend the same formula. Extension formula given by differentiation of cosec inverse u is equals to minus 1 by u into root u square minus 1. Not only minus 1 by u root u square minus 1 into differentiation of u, namely du by dx. So let's continue next class, examples based on this.